Hi everyone, it's Lex from Path of Night. This month, in the spirit of giving, we're releasing some of our Ko-Fi exclusive content free to all of our listeners. For just $3 a month, you too can get regular access to Letters to the Coterie, outtakes and table talk from our latest episodes, and early access to exclusive one-shots. Higher tier subscribers get access to in-character writing, quarterly hangout nights with the cast, and more. So go to ko-fi.com/Path of Night and sign up to get access to dozens of hours of content just like this.
Erica, I wanted to tell you that the wrestler, Rhea Ripley, she signed a piece of paper, right? And then she licked it. And that piece of paper, Lex, how much did that piece of paper sell for? 500 what?
I think it was just she licked the piece of paper and someone sold the piece of paper for $500.
It was like 580
Jesus.
something. I saw the piece of paper. It had her name on it, and then it had like an arrow, and it said, "I licked here."
Yeah.
I thought that would be relevant to your interests with your interest in biting the sides of things.
Yes. Yes.
We're back on recording as a warning.
Yep. That's fine. I wouldn't have anyone miss this part.
CM Punk is back.
Is he?
Yeah.
Just barely.
As of last night, WWE.
Really?
Yeah. I guess him and Triple H worked things out. And fucking Punk showed up to Chicago. It was very loud, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Oh, the face.
I was very upset. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad CM Punk is back. He hates CM Punk now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like a very AEW snark mark. He's like, oh, WWE's just too predictable. I don't like it anymore. Punk shows up. Well, that was dumb and they shouldn't have done that. After he spent like 2 weeks being like, haha, Lex, no CM Punk. So, I'm very excited for that.
Personally, I think, and I bet you anything WWE recognizes this. AEW is nothing but good for WWE's business.
Absolutely.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
They probably...
Triple H said it. Like,
what's that?
Triple H said it.
Yeah. Like, I don't think... I imagine there's probably some kind of, like, annoyance at each other, but I think they probably recognize their value and build that kayfabe between themselves.
Yes.
And at the end of the day are more than happy to have a rival group
Exactly.
to like
Play
be
off
able to
of.
like blame shit on.
Because
Yeah.
Edge
Like, look
went
what we're
to AEW.
Yeah.
And Triple H was like, hey man, I think that's what he needed for his career. I think is what he wanted to do. Because Christian wrestles for AEW. And he's like, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Like, that was it.
Lex, it took me embarrassingly long into you teaching me about wrestling to realize what Christian Edge meant from the Halloween special.
Yes. That was directly a reference to Edge and Christian.
It took me too long.
Servitors of the vampire Gangrel,
Yep.
who was definitely sued by White Wolf.
As well he should have been. It was
The
a pretty
symbol
blatant
was the
rip-off.
Gangrel clan symbol. It was not.
Yeah, it was not so. He had fangs.
Yep. They're
Also-
bloodbath people.
I love Danhausen. Danhausen's great.
You gotta. So. You're the one that actually showed me Rhea Ripley. Yeah. Her husband is an AEW wrestler.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah. And there's kind of a lot of that. Charlotte's husband is an AEW wrestler. Oh man, I'm very happy that there's going to be some CM Punk drama.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it'll be him versus Seth Rollins.
They're going at it.
Already. Literally the moment he stepped on.
The moment he came out, Seth Rollins was losing his shit in the ring, cussing him out and like flipping the bird and shit. And like, people are... I think that'll be a very good match.
I want to pee before we start.
Okay.
I'm gonna go during.
Okay.
That's so smart, but don't get up from your
Right?
chair.
No, that's the plan.
Don't put that on the
I know
soundboard.
CM Punk was involved with the formation of the Shield.
If you can hear me
They
peeing
never
on
really
the
got a chance to explore any of that kind of
I need
So-
another doctor.
It was basically CM Punk was responsible for the Shield, essentially. They came out, and they were essentially his, like, hidden assassins when he was going after The Rock. And they would jump in and just, like, fuck people up in matches. And then that was it. That was all they, like, really did together.
But yeah, but also, like, they didn't really, like, get a chance to explore that relationship.
Right,
Like,
they did not.
Behind the scenes, he was involved with them, but, like, that never really got explored as a story point.
No
right?
big matches, none of that. And
They didn't even really ever get a chance to, like, have any, like, mic time back and forth.
Nope.
Like, yeah. So.
And right now, the Shield are the title holders for both WWE and AEW. John Moxley or fucking God, what was his name?
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. Yep. He's the AEW champion.
Is he really?
Yeah, he has the AEW belt. Seth Rollins has
I like him
the
as Moxley a lot.
heavyweight belt, and Roman Reigns has the Universal title. And it's just all three of them are champions.
I like Moxley a lot more than Ambrose.
It's Moxley feels more like Dean Ambrose than Dean Ambrose, which is weird to say.
Right, exactly.
But it always felt like Dean Ambrose's writing was like, instead of doing this crazy violent thing you want to do, squirt mustard at them. Like, it was just kind of not good. So
I appreciate that it sounds like he's got moxie.
that dude takes crazy bumps. Sometimes I'm like, please
Worry
don't do
about
that. Yeah, like.
Rob, I keep being worried about you. That was like a louder step than usual. I don't know.
Well, you kind of fell off the couch earlier, so...
That's different.
Listen,
Ow.
it could just be the way that the sound echoed or my headphones or whatever. There we go.
How, Erica, is that we weren't on mic. So, there you go. I did it.
We're usually not on
There you
mic.
go.
That makes me
Quiet.
more worried.
All right,
Yeah, you
guys.
technically weren't on mic for that either.
Get ready when you are. Where did we leave off? Neil was
About to call the coterie.
okay, and the coterie had part of us had just walked up to welcome the gangrel.
The gangrel in...
The Gangrel,
And
Theo
Theo
Bell, and Lucida were all led by Johnny, Miles, and Britta back into a different room after Johnny was like, put some fucking music on. We're here.
Johnny was like, Xavier, get the fuck out. You in a brouhaha. And he was like, ah ha ha ha.
I brought a
You
date.
were calling
Yep.
too, so both of us were in the midst
Yeah.
of calling these guys. Just from different locations.
I mean, that's funny. We could easily run it as two different phones going off.
All,
Yeah.
all brouhaha are allowed to bring one date, except for Belle, who can bring an entire clan.
100%. We just say
Seems
no?
Fair.
It looks like the next animatic is going to be a Forgetting Asheville one.
What are we talking about?
The person just posted an artwork that they're 60% done in the next animatic.
Oh, shit.
neat.
That's awesome.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Or
Oh.
closer to done, and maybe 60% of it is Dan. Either way.
Hell yeah.
But Tim's got his priorities straight.
Look, I just read it and reacted, okay?
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Solid.
So who's phone calling when? Who phone calls who first, and then who after?
Never me.
Miles here.
You don't call me. They call me.
I mean, honestly, Wynn's instinct is to call Miles since he's got a pretty vested interest. But if she can't get through to him, she'll immediately try another number.
Okay. What about you? Who are you calling first?
It might be funny if Wynn tries to call
I
Neil.
wasn't thinking. I was thinking the scenes weren't going to phone calls; that they were going to the next scene that was basically set up by the phone calls. Like they were off-screen phone calls, and basically we're just like we show up.
I'm totally fine with that, too.
Wynn's gonna end up calling Johnny a cell phone while he's talking with Belle, and Belle's gonna be like, "Oh, you're one of those cell phone people, huh?"
Oh my
Johnny just
god.
falls to his knees. No!
He just crushes the cell phone in his hand. Nope.
Just no, never seen it. Lex, Celerity 5, it's gone. Look.
Look what you did to me.
Fucking Ventru asshole friend keeps on slipping this in my pocket. Sorry about that, Belle. Crush.
Where's that cell phone your daughter talked you into?
Shut up, Win. Shut up, Win.
It was definitely not me.
Just stirring shit. Stop it.
Yes, I am.
You know the gang roll.
My favorite part, by the way, of the whole scene where fucking Theo Bell shows up is Amaya being like, yo, tell him I'm cool.
Yep.
Johnny, and I'm like,
Hey, you tell him I'm cool. We'll have each other's backs.
Alright, so that brings us to the same question. What we starting off? If not a phone call, if we do the phone calls off screen and we say, hey,
presumably
So no shit, there we
some
were.
conversation with Xavier and Bell has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I mean, no.
Okay.
Because there is one coming.
Fair enough.
It could easily be Miles simply just says, like, hey, I've got a meeting scheduled to go over the plan. Why don't we figure out what's going on with these two things? And then be like, where the fuck is our fifth member?
because I suppose that could be like Johnny comes back to the group and says, like, all right, we're going to meet with these guys at, we've got a meeting time. If you want.
Why don't you guys meet at the Haven?
I'm just not sure where exactly we left off in the recordings. I know that Johnny had come up to speak with them, but
Where we left off at the recording for that scene is you guys all being like, all right, let's go talk. Where we left off on yours is
When
Evil Squad left and Win and Kabir were like, okay, I'm going to make a phone call.
I need to let some folks know what just happened.
And also, Kabir fucking lied about the fact that you didn't have signal.
Yeah. He was very busy.
And then Neil's scene ended with him and Renwick being like, I guess we're temporary bros. Talk on the phone.
Okay, he might not have lied about the signal. That might have been a fucking.
We were inside a tree.
It might have also been an evil squad like fucking.
Yeah, they had fucking. There's all sorts of shit you can do for that.
Cell phone signal. Fuck no. We're in an aura of evil.
Aura of evil.
Yeah.
You're talking yourself.
Hell
I love
on
the idea
signal.
that it's an aura of evil too. Like, there's a whole branch of thaumaturgy that's like, no, fuck your phone, and it's like, no, it's not that. We're just too evil for phones.
Yep, I lied. I'm not going to pee in my chair.
Same thing. Right?
Erica, disappointing.
A whole branch of thaumaturgy, just being too evil for phones. Same thing.
Kinda, yeah. I was reading some of the fucking Dark Thom path, and like, some of that shit's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I was say, because the other thing, the way I see it coming is that we just have Win back, or the both of them, and then we get the download from Xavier, unless he's just here to, like, throw hands.
He's here to be Russell, but I have listed a scene for actually fucking War Council meeting to go over everything.
Okay.
And he will be present for that. In fact, it will be Peterson, Pendragon, Miles, Bell, Xavier, and then whoever else wants to join in.
But that's not happening tonight. That's happening.
Right.
Yeah, because the first thing with Vital is, like...
I see. Dawn is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't, like...
I see. We gotta go the folk to
Vampires
bed.
may have a great deal they want to discuss, but Dawn comes.
Sometimes you get sleepy.
Um,
One of the ironic parts, you cannot pull an all-dayer.
No, we all need our beauty rest.
So
Some of us more than others.
I was also going to make the joke.
So does that mean one of you two comes back and says, like, hey, we've set a time?
I mean, either that or we could just go to it just being like, with Xavier and Theo's, late arrival in the night, nothing could really happen. So the next day you meet here or something like that.
Yeah, you could go up and offer them, like, a place to stay, maybe, or...
Because really the first thing that... Oh, okay. Because the first thing we really is going to come down is Neil's number one priority is Fester.
Yep.
And Vital.
Yes. And the thing that I need to do before we go, like, fight Vital is I need to fix you two. Because, like, there's no way, based on everything I know about Vital, if we go up against him and you guys are brain broken, that's us getting our shit wrecked by Vital.
Okay.
So, that is my current belief, anyways. I see and out of character. But I do want to go get Fester, so.
So if that's the scene there, that could actually leave, because it'd be the three of us being Britta and Neil and me. So that would leave you two, which could be a scene where you guys talk to Xavier and Theo. But that basically a prior scene would be the five of us. That's what you were saying about being back at the Haven.
Well, the result of the phone calls could have been, hey, let's rally at the Haven.
Right. The only thing is that dawn was approaching, essentially. So we don't have a lot of time talking.
We all gotta go home.
We get back. And
No, it would just be, let's rally at the Haven for tonight.
Yeah.
You guys can be our guests, and we'll talk
I'm
tomorrow
not
night.
inviting anyone to this Haven.
No.
Fair.
But I think it would make sense at least to just mention the fact that, like, even though the party was about to end, a last hurrah is had with the arrival of the Gangrel, Belle, and Lucina.
Right.
Hospitality is offered to them, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And accommodations in the city was found for all of them if needed.
And
The Gangrel probably don't really need it as much because they can probably earth meld places, but
it's still
for
off.
Belle and Lucina, like, I probably, maybe introduce them to the fucking super cool Baron. Belle, you gotta, meet this chick, Amaya. She's awesome. She'll probably be able to hook you up some pretty good digs. Obviously, if you want, New Haven's at your disposal.
Do we...
Wherever you want to go, man, I will get you there.
I got whatever you want, bro. I got it.
Please, Miles, with the caveat, don't take any more of my cars.
Shut up, Miles. This is Belle. Don't fucking act like an idiot. I.e., don't act like a venture. Anyhow.
That's your problem right there.
Belle, excuse
Still the
Prince.
rave, fine.
Belle, excuse the Prince. He's a fucking idiot.
2 more hours of this only.
Good thing I don't have a long memory.
Yeah, and whatever, it's just a mild summation, and then we can go into a powwow, and then a split to deal with broken brains, and then you guys could probably talk to Theo and Xavier.
No. I'll.
You gotta do stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if certain things are not accomplished by a certain time, I am moving forward with the story. And
Totally makes sense.
There will be, things will happen. One of those involves Fester and the information he has. So you guys may want to meet up, talk strategy, etc., etc., etc. Fester will die, and that is gone.
Yeah, that's. I plan on coming into that extremely early for
I
Fester.
cannot tell that kind of story without urgency.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's not just a side quest. It's
yeah.
I'm just
factor.
literally talking about the things that have to end for this night to end.
yeah, that which I have right here, kind of like, because as you said it, the rave ends with less hurrah, hospitality is given, guests are provided with haven as a coterie heads back to the haven to meet and talk.
Yeah, it's like a you intro paragraph. And
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to describe that. You guys are going to be at the haven.
Okay.
And then the clock on multiple issues
Begins
begins.
at the end of this night, as the sun is.
Right. Upon next sunset, clock starts.
Gotcha. Okay.
Should we be trying to aim to do Rob wants to do his Doronki stuff this night?
I mean, I don't know. I also want to. So that's the problem. I do want to fix you guys because I think we're getting our asses kicked. But also, like, Neil's priority is go and save Fester. Like, that's like
I mean,
like
really
a right now.
If it's an hour-long thing, yeah, we could probably fit it in. But otherwise, I am kind of in the same boat.
Takes a couple hours.
Is it Amaya who has the Necronomicon Ex Libris? Was that one of the books?
It was provided to Biltmore.
Okay.
He had they were scoring it to sell it for weaponry and shit that they would need for the siege.
Okay. The Anarchs got it.
The Anarchs acquired it.
All right, but I
Currently,
need...
Biltmore has it.
Okay. Do I need that or Ritual of the Red Sign?
Was that?
Do I need that or the Ritual of the Red
So-
Sign?
There are 3 tomes that are relevant to this. The one that Slane wants you to get is Ex Libris Necro, because that will give you the power to resurrect any one person.
Okay. And then what?
The other 2, one is called the Yellow Sign,
The yellow sign?
Yep. And the third is called the red sign.
Okay.
Weird thing about Ex Libris Necro is the way that plot works. It is very cheesy.
Love that for them.
Great. Them.
Can I? So, I would say that perhaps me getting the back of Kabir, despite the fact that he got pulverized, I did provide him care and I was a caregiver to my boy.
You were?
At personal
100%.
expense.
Definitely.
Grab a point of willpower.
Yeah,
for
no,
that?
please. Enjoy. Well earned. Well earned.
How much willpower did you spend to survive that scene?
The rave has been taxing. All around.
Honestly, makes sense. Johnny's got that, like, you know,
Right.
that moment where you're like, I'm socially burnt out. I can't fucking talk to anybody anymore. So that.
Do what you guys got to do. Make the choices you feel you need to make in order to be as successful as you can be. But don't like fuck around and make the audience
Also,
get the impression you guys aren't in a rush to get shit done.
In concert with that, can I recover some of the blood I have expended during the rave with blood dolls?
Everyone
at the
can
rave?
tank on at rave.
Perfect.
That's fine.
Would I get willpower back from perfectionists having the condition of motivating someone else by your own shining example?
Yes. I mean, you fully sang a song, so I'll go ahead and just give you full willpower.
Shit.
I think that seems fair. You put yourself out there in terms of RP in ways that, like, stressed you the fuck out, so.
I'll believe you.
Since we're making bids for willpower, Eye of the Storm will all the brew
Yes.
work. Okay. One or all or what?
And we're also sleeping, so
Oh.
you
That
get
gives one, and then when you guys sleep, you're gonna get another.
That was another topic. There was one or two fans that wanted us to release the song. They were asking about it being released as a full song. I can look into how to do backtracks, but that would be me being an amateur trying to do backtracks. We could also think about looking into commissioning a backtrack. I don't know how expensive that is, though. So I'm willing to.
we talked to, but yeah.
I'm willing to try to learn. I've got very little knowledge on the topic, but more than zero.
Take this week. see how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to do it yourself or if you want to Tim to go searching for someone. Tim, as of Friday, if she wants you to go searching for someone, you're up.
Got it. Just communicate with me, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I know that would be something
Friday.
I will look into backtracks.
I think I spent one willpower, so I'm good, guys.
Yeah, I also spent one willpower, which I'll get back from sleeping. Although I am an enigma, which I get willpower back for when I do things that nobody knows why I'm doing it, and then it pays off later.
No idea why you spray painted yourself in the face.
That was an accident. I don't know if I get fucking willpower for that.
I'm feeling generous.
with sleeping, I'll be down 2 willpower. So. Which is not bad considering how much I spent.
Considering Johnny's whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot was spent with the with Dark Selena.
Yeah.
Hey, not poorly spent.
Nope, that's an investment right there.
And it worked too. She thinks you're cool.
And that's the important thing about it.
Is
Vampire the Masquerade. Do other vampires think I'm cool?
Did I seduce my grandma?
Yeah.
I mean,
So literally her survival strategy.
I don't know if you guys see this in your sheets, but beneath demeanor and nature, there is another called the real nature, which is just printed on there. That just says, "Do other people think I'm cool?" This game's actually about.
Oh man.
My sheet's really confusing because I wrote that section stupidly. It's because I meant to say... There's like an arrow pointing from perfectionist to visionary.
I assume Rob has to go.
I do today, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
we
we
got
should
an
get
hour
going.
and a half before he goes.
Get some shit
Lex will
done.
lead us in with that paragraph.
All right, I'm going to start in 3, 2.
Miles here.
I was kind of hoping you did.
Okay, yeah.
Yours going to call for immediate action. Narratively speaking, Erica should actually go first.
Okay.
I can actually introduce that if you
Okay.
want.
Stupid name.
Zachariah Slane.
Zachariah Slane in his magical 8-pack.
Slain. That's the part that gets me.
I know.
Wow,
Yes.
you have no dots of investigation?
No doubt.
Weird.
My intuition strikes again.
I'm over there
just
like, hey man,
smart."
can I have the hunter intuition power?
Look, people doubt me.
Can I have the unfounded confidence merit? The 0-point merit where I just believe my actions are right.
I just bullshit and gaslight my way through everything.
Gaslight.
Can I self kingmaker?
Always.
I can't remember if I know.
You know
Doesn't
he's
your
also-
clan keep pretty
I think
close
it's
tabs on
Hang on,
where people...
Hang on.
So hold on, sorry, give me a second.
I think that was said.
Yes.
Yes, it
Renwick
was
definitely
said.
said.
Renwick said it. Okay, so please continue. Sorry. If there's even a chance that Mark, I was getting there.
Did you guys tell Wynn that Xavier's here?
I would imagine that you're probably aware of that, yeah.
Okay.
That we gave them hospitality and like we plan on meeting up later.
Yeah.
All right.
I just don't know what if
Hang on.
I think for the sake of the fact that we're building tension here, you really should play up the fact that, because truthfully, having a conversation with Xavier and trying to plot anything out and convince him of anything is going to, because we don't really know him. We partied with him a little bit last night, but I think for the sake of keeping tension, we should acknowledge the fact that there really isn't time to talk to Xavier if this is something like that we want to have happen. You know what I mean?
My perspective is we are all going balls deep on one thing, and we have a lot of plates spinning, and I want someone else to catch
What
the
if
plates.
you just
Sit in
word it as, I'll ask Xavier to cover and keep an eye on Hell House. He'd understand. He's the one that warned the Camarilla about this.
Okay.
yeah.
that works.
But basically the thing that I'm majorly problem is I don't want to let people know that we're doing an assault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know which one of our phones is tapped or whatnot.
I mean, there's a guy sitting in the room with you who's proof that you don't need a phone to tap. You just know
Yep.
things.
Right,
So,
but
like,
it's also
yeah,
a lot of
100%,
vampires
yes.
just forget that. And
correct. Yeah, straight up. So, right.
Erica.
Okay.
You know what I said?
Yeah. If wanted to make sure everyone was done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning. Not morning.
We've been saying morning the whole time.
Try to say.
Yeah.
Not a social role. Kingmaker.
That is a spec in tactics, not intelligence, just to be clear.
I figured.
I thought I'd tell the audience.
Intelligence jihad.
Britta choice, but okay.
Lex, is your volume on a little bit?
Nope.
Okay. I can't tell if that's like the sound of your finger tip. Okay.
Finished with their restless sleep.
I want to do.
Finished with their restless sleep. My bad. Finished with their restless sleep.
We're gonna have to do it again because we're laughing. We're like, Erica. Saying my bad mid retake.
Finished with their restless sleep.
Just use that one.
Finished with their restless sleep.
Oh,
We get a clean take.
no.
Thank you for controlling yourselves.
I feel like Lex was almost losing it with that take.
Yeah.
You hear him cracking.
It's tough. It's tough. Well, it's because I do not remember what I was going to say after that.
Okay, we wake in
We
order,
wake in
of,
order of
humanity,
highest humanity.
and then
Who is it the highest humanity?
Finished with their restless sleep.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck I was going to say.
Awaken with highest humanity, so.
Yeah, I said that though.
Who has
I'm
the
thinking of
highest
what I was going to say next.
probably me, isn't it?
I think it's you.
That's Britta.
I'm
What's
5
6?
currently, unfortunately.
So I'm a
Also
6.
I am also 5,
Yes.
unfortunately.
2 everyone's.
Wayne, how you doing over there?
I'm 5.
You're 5?
Win and I brought back up.
Yeah.
So we're team 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Team 5.
You're
6.
what a fucking humane person.
I know.
Time to go murder something.
I gotta fix mine.
Yeah, we're going to fix that shit right
I
now.
don't want to.
All right. We all acknowledge that our humanity's a problem. Let's go kill somebody.
Problem or an opportunity?
Problem.
I mean, depends. If we kill him in his sleep, that might be one. If he fights us, probably.
And just so you guys know, the dots of potence I have given you will, in theory, help with diablerie.
Stop it.
God.
Everyone thought they knew what you were about to say, and they were fucking wrong.
No, I knew. Let's be very clear.
I was hoping it was fucking, but
So, well, it'll help with that too.
Depends
Just keep
what
in
you're
mind, if it's death or frenzy, like I was saying earlier,
That was in a non-canon letter.
a choice you got to make. Ironheart effects dominate mind-affecting thaumaturgy and
presence.
Presence.
Trying to figure out a cool way to describe tactics. I know on the outside I'm gonna have to do it out of character.
Yep. It does not really make a ton of sense
Yeah.
to do IC.
Okay.
The best way I could think to do it would be like figure out what person is doing each job. But
Or just a quick confirming the plan.
Yeah, because you guys already went over the plan.
Yeah, I
so
don't want to do it again.
right. This is
So
hours have passed out of game and off mic, but like in terms of
I
in
don't-
the world,
I have no interest in doing it again.
Yeah.
Just the heater. I can turn it off.
it's pretty loud.
It's loud. Yeah, unfortunately. No, you're good. It's fine.
I'm not yelling at you. It's just
Yelling at me.